Mike is rolling on ESPN Radio, the ESPN app. You can watch us on ESPN2 and on ESPNU. Emmett, we'll talk about Mike Tomlin here momentarily and the Steelers in pretty good playoff position, but for a couple of games, it looks like, I mean, they're going to appeal, and maybe it'll end up being one game. But what did you make of DK, the ruling coming down from the league office yesterday, that incident with the fan, with the Lions, the push, the punch, whatever you want to call it, it's a 2-game suspension?
Not surprised at all. I thought it would be at least one game, but if you give them 2 and they appeal, then you can end up with one game. That makes sense. But you can't go in the crowd. And I don't, and I am in no way excusing ignorance from any fans, because fans, we got to be better when you go to games. And it's fine to cheer, it's fine to boo, right? You want to have a home field advantage, but don't be ignorant. In the same breath, if someone's being ignorant, don't fall into the trap, right? Don't go over there and have a confrontation, because nothing good can come from it. I mean,
everybody I heard debating yesterday was like, whose fault was this? Was it the fans' fault or was it DK Metcalf's fault?
Both.
The answer is
right.
Yes.
Like both. Neither should have been doing what they did.
And I guess there was a little bit of history there, which I didn't realize between these two that had dated back. But Emmett, I just think one of the things that stands out to me about this incident is, where is the security? And I
mean, we've seen security at sporting events, and no disrespect meant to those that work security, but they're not securing a whole lot.
But Emmett, like, if you're ever going to jump into a situation, that thing escalated relatively quickly, but it went on and on and on, and you can see security personnel just kind of standing there.
I ain't getting into that, right?
What are you? I'm sorry. Get into that.
You should.
Because the reason I bring that up is, the minute he starts to make the push, punch, whatever you want to call it, to the Lions dude with the blue hair, okay?
Right.
The minute he starts to go up there, my concern is, okay, well then what happens with all these people? If you're watching, you can see this on ESPN2 right now, all these people standing next to him. Well, what if they then respond to DK, and then DK's teammates come over, and all of a sudden, like, that's how the malice in the palace became the malice at the palace?
Yeah, I mean, I understand, it could get out of hand, but when I look at the clip and I see the people next to him, those people didn't want any problems. Those people were chilling.
Yeah.
All right, the malice in the palace, there was no chill there at all. These folks were just trying to enjoy a football game.
It's a poor kid who's just trying.
Yeah, and his mom, and she's sitting there like, very uncomfortable.
They're lucky that that's who was there, because when you mix alcohol and the Lions are struggling, and you know how quickly that situation could get out of control. I agree with you. My guess here is that on appeal, DK might end up getting one game. And it's one game against the Browns. So does that even really count as a...
Hey. No need to take any shots. We're supposed to be representing Cleveland, not taking shots.
Yeah, I just like to be clear, I was not the one who said that.
Yeah, like, come on, man. What are we doing here? Settle down, all right?
Producer Pat, I mean, if you're going to suspend him for a game, like, let's wait and make it their playoff game and not make it the regular season game in Cleveland. Okay.
All right. Hey, it's
going to affect some fantasy championships, but that's about it.
Browns have beat Pittsburgh and Cleveland like the past 4 years.
Okay, I'm sure we're right on the verge of that happening
Shedeur
again.
is going to go crazy.
Emmett, on the Steelers, now Mike Tomlin goes from, I guess, the hot seat, whatever that was 3 weeks ago, where fans were chanting for his job. Of course. How did we not take advantage of this and bet this?
I don't know.
The Steelers win 3 consecutive games the minute Tomlin goes to the hot seat. And whether you like it or not as a Steeler fan, I'm sorry, you're stuck with your all-time great Hall of Fame coach now moving forward.
There's a line from a great movie. I mean, one of the greatest movies ever made, Vampire in Brooklyn.
Of course.
Yes, and it is, if every day is a sunny day, what's a sunny day, right? And that's what Steeler fans go through. If you have a great head coach, and you've always had a great, because they've always had a great head coach, whether it was Tomlin or anybody else. They've had 3.
Chuck Noll, that's it.
They've always had a great coach. Then what's a great coach, right? It's like, oh, we only get to the playoffs every year.
Right.
I almost can understand how you could be jaded by that, while there are a ton of teams around the NFL that is screaming, please give me Mike Tomlin as a head coach.
And Emmett, I think this is a year where now that I watch them, the Steelers could be a more dangerous playoff team than they have been in recent vintage. You know, the Steeler fans really don't like the 9-8, sneak in as a wild card, lose
in the first round.
Well, this is going to be different because they're likely to win this division. Okay?
Yeah, but they're playing on wild card weekend. Like, they're not going to get a bye, are they?
Correct,
right.
But they're playing at home. Yeah. Now, he's old. But with Aaron Rodgers, say what you want, and I have, about old man Aaron. Mm-hmm. You'd rather have him in that spot than Mason Rudolph and Kenny Pickett, some of the other quarterbacks that have started these playoff games they've had.
A lot of worse quarterbacks in the NFL to have in a playoff game, for sure,
so
no doubt.
Do the Steelers finally get off the No, they're going to the Super Bowl, but do they finally win a playoff game this year? They got it at home. Let's say Chargers go to Pittsburgh.
I mean, Buffalo go to Pittsburgh. I don't know. The Texans, maybe I can't guarantee. I can't say this is the year that they get out of the first round of the playoffs, because although it looks like they're going to have a home playoff game at this point, if everything stays the same, it's going to be against a really good team.
But it is safe to say that, sorry, Steeler fan, those of you who said this is going to be Tomlin's last year and he's going to be the Giant fans that thought they were going to be able to get Mike Tomlin, he's going to be back in Pittsburgh, which is where he's always going to be.
Mike Tomlin, listen, if they don't appreciate you, big dog, get out of there. All right, leave.
We'll take him.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, just get up out of there, King. They don't respect you. All right.
Would you trade the number 2 pick in the draft for Mike Tomlin?
No, I wouldn't do that.
Really?
No.
I think I might.
I'll shoot you a second rounder for sure, but I'm not giving you the second pick in the draft.
No kidding.
Right, not the second pick in the draft.
Emmett, right now, Broncos the 1 seed in the AFC. New England the 2. They would play the Texans. Boy, these would be some good games.
Yeah.
The 3-6 would be Jaguars and Bills in Jacksonville. Congratulations to the Jags on their great season. Here comes Josh Allen to Duval.
Yeah, and you give them a fast track, too. It's not even bad
good weather. They might rather be there than in Buffalo. And then the 4-5, that would be the Steelers hosting Justin Herbert and Harbaugh and the Los Angeles Chargers. Those are some spicy matchups over in the AFC. Emmett, coming up next, we will continue the NFL conversation. Unsportsmanlike is presented by Progressive Insurance. See why over 43 million drivers trust Progressive to stay protected on the road. Go to Progressive.com. We'll do that after Emmett has this word from our friends at Venmo.
That's right. This college football season, show your school spirit every time you pay. Introducing college-branded Venmo debit cards.